Guys, this is Milo. This is my little dying sweetie. Oh God, okay. All right, welcome all of you who are here so far. I'm gonna let it run a little bit. I just finished making my coffee and I'm trying to calm Milo down so he doesn't interrupt our live stream. So yeah, if everybody could just say hey or hi, so I know like who's here and that it's working, that'd be really great. Hi Milo. Hi honey. Hi. Hi Kylie. Hey Bubba, what's up? What's up everyone? Hey Alfonso. Okay, good. Everybody's pouring in. Everyone say hi Milo. Say hi Milo. Say hi Milo. Hey, your face is where? My face is here. Hey guys, hey, awesome. Tanner, hi. Okay, I'm just trying to calm him down because he's been screaming. He has this thing where he needs to be held extremely tight in order to stop screaming. That's been fun. So yeah, I'm just gonna let a few people pour in. I'm gonna let Milo calm down in bed right next to me. Oh, good, he's just licking his dick now. I feel like that calms all of you guys down, right? Okay, he looks terrified. Well, you know, he is close to death. I don't know how you would feel if you were as such, but yeah, don't be late. Don't be sorry, guys. We're starting right on time. Happy Saturday. Happy to be spending it with you guys. I'm trying to like position the camera so that my face isn't blocking all the messages coming in. So yeah, how's everybody doing? I'm gonna let a couple more people slide on in. That's what she said. I wish I could reach me. So yeah, how's everybody doing on this lovely Saturday? Was good. Charles Gray. I'm so sorry, I know how much you love your dog. You know what, Tyrion is, it's like Tyrion's a puppy all over again to me. Tyrion's actually 8 years old. And now that I have Milo, Milo's 14 years old. He's ridden with tumors. He's deaf and blind and has arthritis. And yeah, so he's making Tyrion look like a puppy right now in this house. Oh, thank you so much, Michael. Okay, all right, guys, I don't want to start too late. I'm gonna wait like maybe a minute or two more to see who else trickles in. In the meantime, how many of you guys, yeah, my vodka, right? In the meantime, how many of you guys, it's your first time on a live stream with me? Anybody? I feel like I want to date with your coffee cup. I feel like I tend to, thank you so much for like, oh, first timer Tanner. Welcome. Okay, first time Jamie, welcome, night walk. Okay, awesome, a lot of first timers. I'm curious for you first timers, what you guys, how long you've been watching my stuff for. Elijah, welcome, awesome. How many of you first timers, how long have you guys been watching my stuff so far? I'm just curious. Lex, first time, awesome. Wow, a lot of first timers. I love this. 2 years you've been watching. Oh, a year, damn guys, what took you so long to jump on? Okay, 3 months, 2 months. Okay, about a year. Cool. 2 years. Awesome. Love it. Okay, so for all you guys who are new, who've never been on, the way I do this is it's an ask me anything. Nothing's off limits. Throw your shit at me. I'm happy to answer anything if I see it. So what I do is I do these on my phone, so it shows me like 2 or 3 messages at a time. So if I do see a question, what I do is I try not to look at the rest of the questions. So if you guys can like, if you know you have something that you really want me to ask, try not to do it while I'm in the middle of answering another question. I just want to be respectful of whoever asked said question while I am answering, which is why I, try to make a point not to look at the questions while I'm answering a fucking question. Rational, right? What else? Sometimes I do have my girlfriends in here. My niece Kylie is in here now. She's 18 now. Kylie, stop! So yeah, if you guys want any girl advice, thank you so much, Chris. I do have girls in here. Some of my girlfriends come in every now and then. Some of my family members come in every now and then. So yeah. Another thing, please be kind to each other. This is fucking hard enough to have to like need advice on this stuff, right? So please refrain from trashing each other. You wanna talk shit to me, that's fine. I can take it all day, bring it. Please be kind to each other. That's all I ask. If you do have a pressing question and you notice like, fuck, Jessica has not answered it yet. I need some fucking advice. I got this bitch right here. Anything that is pertinent and necessary in the moment, you can always use the super chat option, which you can donate any amount you want for your question to stick across my entire screen so that I don't miss it. You'll see every now and then, I think it shows up on your guys' screens too. To be honest, I'm not sure. If somebody can correct me on that, that'd be great. But yeah, if you could let me know if it happens on your end too, but that's what super chat is. It makes sure that I see your question or comment. If you do need something right now. So without further ado, I did open the doors today on my Spotlight Speed Dating program. The last 2 videos, how many of you guys have seen my last 2 videos that I put out? Hi, Josh! I don't know if there's a lag or if you guys just aren't talking to me. Kylie is so cute. Okay, so a bunch of you guys have seen it. Good morning, Theo. Let me reapply localize. So both of them, awesome. Okay, good. So how many of you, well, actually, so basically I'm gonna open the doors today. I already emailed out the link to my email subscribers. They always get first dibs on everything. So for you guys that are like, hey, this is something I could be interested in, I'm pretty frustrated with not having the results I want. I'm even more frustrated with not having the results I want with the women I really fucking want. So that's what Spotlight Speed Dating is about. I'm going to be sitting there with you to help catch you in the moment to make sure that you don't need my advice ever again. I'm telling you, I have clients, or I have colleagues in the industry who've had clients for like 10 to 20 years. And that is not something they should be proud of. That's not something I would ever want for myself. To me, I'm doing something fucking wrong if I have a client for more than a year. It's happened, whatever. There's a lot of growth to be made. You know, it takes a long time to make changes, but sometimes it doesn't have to. So for you guys who are really frustrated or really looking to level up your game once and for all, we all survived the pandemic, so it's about time we fucking like kick it into high gear now. Then I encourage you to apply to Spotlight Speed Dating. I'm gonna put the link in the bio for this, but it's speaktosparkarousal.com/PPD. Don't worry about those letters. I didn't have time to make a new URL. But Miss Kylie, if you are on right now, if you could say something, I'll make you an admin. I'll put you to work, mama, if you ever want a job with me. But for now, Kylie, if you could just write speaktosparkarousal.com/PPD, mama, that'd be great if you could write it in the comments. And I will, I'll do something. I love you. Okay, no, PPD. Speaktosparkarousal.com/PPD. That's the application to see if you're a good fit. And I'm just gonna leave the doors open until we find all the right guys for this. So yeah, without further ado, let's start the question segment of the Ask Me Anything. While I drink my coffee. Oh geez. Okay, do you think dating a girl who is also a stripper is a bad idea, and can it be a healthy relationship? Absolutely. I would say, can you make a video on size matters with a ruler? Oh goodness, I don't know if I can, but thank you for the super chat. Okay, going back to, who said that? Do you think, something about do you think, did I lose it? Dating a stripper, dating a girl who's a stripper. I'll tell you guys right now. Cardi B was a stripper. Who else was a stripper? Somebody famous that I really love. God, why can't I think of it? Plenty of really fucking famous women who are super rich and successful were strippers. Strippers can be very rich and successful. I'll tell you right now, I said this in one of my other videos, this idea of people who've come from extremely fucked up upbringings can still go on to have amazingly healthy relationships. When I was in grad school, I met with this woman who she was a victim of one of the most extreme rape attempted murder cases in California at the time, in the history of California. And you know, this woman could not leave her house alone. She just couldn't function in life. So she decided to basically interview a bunch of strippers. Thank you, Underdog, for the super chat. I'm gonna get to you in a second. How do I let a woman that I'm talking to know that I have PED? Physiological, okay, without being friends with. Okay, I'll get back to that in a second. But one thing I want to say is, you know, she found that basically 99.9% of all strippers and sex workers have been raped or sexually abused in their lives. And what it was, it's this matter of taking the power back. I get to say when I use my body and for what reason. It's this way of taking back power that was taken from them as children. So while strippers and hookers are, you know, it's such a taboo thing in our society, I'll tell you right now, these are people who are able to get control and empower themselves after having been so disempowered as a child. And it's a wonderful thing. And every time I meet a stripper, I'm just so in awe that they were able to take their biggest pain to make it a powerful thing in their lives. So there's plenty of people who've never been traumatized, who really fucking suck at relationships. Again, it's a matter of where your self-esteem lies and your ability to have compassion and your ability to have a strong sense of self, to know that like, hey, that's my girl. And whatever money she's getting from those other dudes, that's also, hey, power to her. I'm the one who gets her in the end. So if you can look at it that way, I think it's really great. I think it's difficult for a lot of men to, is this my hair? Oh, it's not my hair, it's my fucking screen. Okay, I think it's really difficult for a lot of men when women have an OnlyFans, when women are strippers, when women do porn. So yes, it's really fucking hard. And at the end of the day, that's her body. It's not yours, period. I love strip clubs. Okay, great question. Going back to the man who asked about disclosing his PED, so that's physiological erectile dysfunction. To be honest, I'm not particularly familiar with that as opposed to the regular ED. But I will say that I've worked with a lot of clients over the years who have had some form of ED. And the sooner you disclose, the better, especially when you know you like her, especially when you know she likes you. I wouldn't wait until last minute. I will say, listen, it has been a thing. I am more than happy to do other things. And here's where I lie. And the women who are worth it, and the women who really like you and love you for you, will stick around for you. It's a good weeding out process, I'll tell you right now. I did date a guy who, oh, bless his heart, he actually had his dick broken during sex, and he had no feeling in it whatsoever. And while he could like get it up, he couldn't come at all. At all. And that is a very disheartening thing for any woman, to know that she can never bring her boyfriend to the point of climax. And granted, him and I never got sexual. We just went on a few dates, but he disclosed it extremely upfront. And we didn't stop talking because of that. You know, we just stopped talking because we just weren't on that level. But I don't, if a woman who has to have you one certain way is a necessity for her, then that's just a matter of, you know, you guys not being compatible, and there's nothing wrong with that. So the sooner you can be yourselves at the most genuine, authentic place you are at currently in your life, the sooner you'll get to the people loving you for who you actually fucking are. So yeah, I hope that helps. I think that was a really great question, because if it isn't PED, usually it's what? Oh, I have kids. I don't have a job. I'm back living with my mother, or I'm taking care of my sick father, or you know, I'm in debt. It's guys, none of it fucking matters, okay? It's a matter of finding the women who are compatible with you and who are right for you and who will be ride or die for you. So I hope that's what you guys take from this. And I haven't noticed anything in the comments coming in. Thank you, DC Grace, for the super chat. I haven't noticed anything. Okay, so now some comments are coming in. So yeah, that was a great question. I really liked answering that. I haven't done it. Okay. Ah, good call. There's always something that can mentally hold us back. Absolutely, absolutely. Just get Viagra. I mean, it's very easy. What the fuck is? Okay, there's like this line across my screen. Is it me? Hi, Bruce Wayne. Hi, Batman. Hello. Okay, let me take a sip. Thank you. Water when I get a chance. Very true. Okay. Curious to hear your opinion. Dating in the early 20s. Do you think dating multiple women is a waste of time at such an age? Should you focus more towards career? Okay, that's really funny, Tanner. Tanner, why do I feel like do I know a Tanner? Actually, I do know a Tanner. Okay, so is dating in your early 20s, let me see this again. What's your opinion on dating in your early 20s? Do you think dating multiple women is a waste of time? Okay, I will tell you right now. I was talking to, I think he's like 24. Mind you, I'm 30 fucking 5. And he was talking to me about, I've never been in a serious relationship, and I really, really want to be in a serious relationship right now. And I was like, why? And he was like, I really need experience in a serious relationship because I want to get married and have kids one day. And I was like, you're so young. Like, don't you want to like swing the dick around first? And he was like, no, that gets old really fucking quick. I want relationship experience right now. And to me, it's really interesting because I think it's necessary for men or women at any age to date a lot. To be honest, it is a numbers game. And for those of you who aren't familiar with that term, it being a numbers game, it's just the law. It's just, the more chances you take, one of those is gonna hit. I guess baseball, the more balls you get thrown in your fucking face, the more chances you get of hitting a home run. But if you're only thrown like 2 fucking balls, guess what? You got 2 balls in your face, and I'm not sure how any man feels about that. Anyway, so probability, yes, thank you, probability. So I would say it's absolutely necessary to date around until you find somebody that you really, truly want to be with and create something solid with. Too many people get into a relationship because they think that, in relationships you have someone who you're happier, you can do things with someone, But it's like, if you're not fucking happy on your own and you're just fucking taking somebody just to have somebody to sit on the fucking couch with, to comment on your favorite Netflix show with, that's lame. Your relationship is gonna get lame really fucking fast. We're not meant to connect with 99.9% of the people out there. So until you are dating a shit ton of people to find your 0.1%, you will be settling. So dating in your early 20s, dating a fucking lot, I think is necessary. Kylie, I'm talking to you. I'm always so interested when I hear about couples getting serious in their 20s or people getting married in their 20s. It horrifies me. It's just not something that has to be done nowadays. Kudos to the people who really truly have found somebody who they have 100% commitment to each other, they have passion, they have intimacy, and they really uplift each other and support one another in each other's growth. When that happens in your fucking 20s, it blows my mind. I've seen it maybe once. It's a beautiful thing, and yeah, I encourage it, absolutely. So please, moral of the story, date around, absolutely. Okay, I'm totally in love with a woman named Jessica. She is so quirky. She has the best personality I've ever seen by far, but she doesn't know I exist. Thank you, Arturo. I hope one day she notices you and finds out you exist. Thank you for the super chat. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something alluding to that fact. It's fine. I don't date much. Okay. How to handle early stages of dating, courting a girl that lives in the same apartment complex? I will tell you right now, one of the greatest loves of my life and probably the greatest love tragedy in my life happened with my next door neighbor. I still get I'm very surprised that I'm feeling it still. It's been over 10 years. I think it's been over 10 years. I call him Mr. Big. He's always going to be my Mr. Big from Sex and the City, for those of you who know what Sex and the City is. Dating in your apartment complex. Guys, we find love in the strangest places, don't we, sometimes? And if it's in your apartment complex, yeah, that's a boundary that would be difficult. For me and my next door neighbor, who to this day I still can't talk about without getting choked up. Oh God, is that the motorcycle dude? No, I don't. I found love in WoW. Oh, Workout World? World of Warcraft! I'm like losing sight of it because I still get so emotional over this man, and it never amounted to anything. Or I shouldn't say that. It never, oh God. Anyway, so apartment complex. In the early stages, I would say keep the boundaries as much as possible. Date like you didn't know where she lived. And, you know, so if you didn't know where a girl lived, you'd still take her out on dates, you'd still invite her here or there, you'd still get to know her. When it's your neighbor, I know for me, in the last apartment complex I lived at, me and my neighbors were so close, it was literally like the show Friends. We would just open each other's doors. I left my door unlocked, they just walk on in. There were no boundaries whatsoever, but we were a family. That's not how it's supposed to be with any woman that you're courting. So you do need to keep your boundaries in place. If she's trying to come over to your place, I'd be like, we're not there yet. Because if you think about it, how long does it take to get somebody to come to your place? How long does it take to get somebody to sleep over? It's a little different, and it's a little hard when they live like right fucking there. So I would say treat it as if you don't know where she lives. And I would try to maintain that boundary as well with her if she tries crossing the line. So I realize we're already 20 minutes in. Yeah, we're gonna go a half hour today. My mom's coming into town. I gotta clean the pool area. I gotta make the guest bed because it's a fucking mess in the guest room. So yeah, we're gonna keep this to a half hour. But for the guys who do want to apply for my Spotlight Speed Dating program, the application is gonna be at speechsparkarousal.com/PPD. Pineapple on pizza. I don't know what the problem is with pineapple on pizza. I love pizza so fucking much. Like I'll basically just eat it no matter what. Pineapple on pizza, fuck yeah. I like pineapple. I like pizza. Pineapple on pizza. I'm not religious, but I'm very spiritual. I grew up Catholic. I was born and raised Catholic, which is why I was such a fucking hoe in my teens and 20s. Probably. That's probably why I was such a hoe. Maybe not. I probably would have been a hoe anyway. Anyway, I very much love Jesus. Jesus is my fucking homie. But I would never say that I ascribe to any religion. To me, when I say that I'm a Christian and I love Jesus, Jesus came down and he was like, yo, forget all these fucking rules. Y'all are killing each other. How about you just love yourselves and love one another and love God? Why don't we try that? And people are like, yeah, Jesus said this. Let's kill everybody who doesn't believe in Jesus. And Jesus is probably like, oh my fucking God, these motherfuckers, these dumb motherfuckers. So yeah, I ascribe to the notion that like we all got here the same way, we're all leaving the same way. These human bodies, that's the only difference between us is these human bodies. We're all part of God, so we're all connected, and why not just fucking love each other and try our best to help one another make it out of here without fucking killing ourselves. So yeah. Thank you for asking that. Anybody? Okay, I have to go to work, but you gave me the first. Oh my God, biggest smile of the day. I'm so glad. By the way, you already reminded me. Oh, I am. Okay, cool. Okay, Ellie. I've been texting this female and she seems interested. Ooh. I asked her, could I call her sometime? And she said yes. Okay, God, I love these stories, guys. I fucking love them. But I still haven't called. But I texted her and she didn't respond. So should I just FaceTime? Yeah, I would at this point. If a girl says call me sometime, don't fucking text her. I'll tell you right now, we women, we love to fucking communicate. I know I have so many girlfriends. I'm a texter. I'm introverted as fuck. So I will text all fucking day. I'll have my girlfriends or my family members fucking call me and I'll text back. What do you want? I don't like talking on the phone. So if you find a girl that is actually an awful fucking texter and just wants to talk on the phone, do it. I have so many girlfriends that like, they're so bad at texting, I wonder if we're actually friends. But then we'll get on the phone and these are still my best fucking friends. So just call, fuck it. Anytime a dude says to me like, oh, you know, just call me, I'm like, okay, fine. Like if that's what you need in order for me to see how we communicate, I'll fucking call you. I don't fucking care. If you're okay with calling and you're okay with talking on the phone, then just call her. Thanks for help, my lady. Oh, they're very happy on her birthday and the trip to Pound Town. Oh, yeah, I'm so glad. Okay. All right, so we have about 5 minutes left. If you guys have any other pressing concerns, I want to hear them. Sorry, I was doing my makeup in the phone camera before I start with y'all. You call them, Kylie, you're so cute. Can you please visit me? Any advice for someone who's 23, recently graduated college, never been in a relationship? Bless your heart. For you guys who think that it's so bad that you've never been in a relationship in your 20s, that's fine. I have clients who are virgins in their 30s, 40s, and 50s. Don't worry about it. You go at your pace, okay? Period. Again, it's about finding somebody that you can really enrich your life with, that you can really enhance your life with. So many people hate their lives so much, they're like, let me find somebody to get into this life I'm fucking bored with. No. Worry about yourself, getting your life on track, loving yourself, loving your life. Then don't let anybody else into it unless they can help make it better. There. Kylie, she's so hovering over you. That's my little lady. Now that she's 18, it's fucking terrifying. So yeah, live life on your terms. Absolutely. I have a girlfriend in the Philippines. I know she likes me, but sometimes we are distant. I mean, Jessica the Goat. Oh, that's so cute. That was my nickname in high school. The Goat. I appreciate that. Okay. We got about 4 minutes left. Come on, keep them coming. These are my favorite parts of my month. Oh, so let's talk about that. I'm going to probably do these once a month now. I was going to try to do them once a week, but to be honest, it's a lot on me I got a lot going on in life. Not in life, mostly with business, actually. Good stuff. So while I would love to do this weekly, it would behoove me not to, and I promise you I'm going to at least do them monthly. Nice granite countertops. Thank you so much. I have no idea if they're actually really granite. I know nothing. Tips for going out during the pandemic. I mean, that's interesting. I feel like every state is different. It's hard to say. You need to make these knee-jerk connections, guys. And if you don't know how to, speak to sparkarousal.com. I keep meeting women I feel nothing for, starting to feel like shallow hell. That's okay. Again, we are not meant to connect with 99.9% of the population. However, if you genuinely feel like these are women that are up to your standard, where you're like, yo, she's so fucking gorgeous, I want to fuck the shit out of her, she's so fucking cool, I love where she's at in her life. If you have these three things and somehow it's still not doing it for you, I would absolutely take a look at yourself in therapy, for sure. I like how you react to bases. Oh, I'm glad you did. Okay, so for the last time, we got about 3 minutes left. I'm gonna let you guys know, again, please apply to my Spotlight Speed Dating program. If you're just fucking frustrated with not getting the results you want with women, with not making the changes that you know you're capable of making. I can't tell you how many guys I've heard from over the years that are just like, Jessica, I could fucking recite your shit back to you, no problem. Why am I still not doing it? If that's you guys, if you know you're in a place where you're fucking fed up already, we went through a pandemic and you're still the same fucking dude who wasn't getting the women you want, please apply to my Spotlight Speed Dating program at speaksparkarousal.com/PPD. I hope that helps. I'll take one more question before you go. Am I baking a cake today? I'm not. My mom's coming though. My mom cooks her ass off when she's over here, which is interesting because my mom never cooked when my father was alive, but now she's cooking her fucking ass off all the time. Hey, it's been a good minute. It's good to, yeah, it has. Thank you. Yeah, mama, please do. Link to apply, speaktosparkarousal.com/PPD. Okay, last question, and this looks like a doozy. Whoo, Colin. Okay. How do you stop loving someone who said they fell out of love with you? I want her back, but it was mainly my fault not showing her I was mature. Oh, goodness, that's an excellent question. How do you stop loving someone who said they've fallen out of love with you? That is such a loaded question because a lot of people think that the heightened hormones dissipating means falling out of love, which is really fucking sad. We're not meant to be in that state of like lovey-dovey infatuation forever. It's just not meant to sustain. It's literally our body's way of saying, hey, they seem like their DNA would be really fucking good with our DNA. Let's pound town and create babies. So when people say I've fallen out of love, it usually means that one, you know, they don't have those heightened feelings anymore, and two, that they don't want to make it work. And I did a video on this, how to get over her, how to stop chasing her. You guys need to, it's hard to take your emotion, I know it's hard to take your emotions out of the picture, but if you take your emotions out of the picture and you look at it very objectively and say, this is somebody who said they don't want to work on it with me. What do I do about that? That's the reality of what's going on. This person said, I do not want to work on a relationship with you. I do not want to be active in a relationship with you. I don't want to give you anything in a relationship with you. How does that make you feel? Knowing that somebody said they don't want to do anything. They will accept whatever you have, but they won't give anything in return. It's a pretty shitty feeling, right? And it kind of makes you look like, why the fuck would I want to be with that person? This sounds fucking awful. So I get that you're still in love. I will say this, one of the best quotes I ever heard when my father died was, grief, what is grief? And I'm pretty sure it's from WandaVision, because when I saw it, I was like, oh, WandaVision. It's, what is grief if not love persevering? I'll tell you right now, love is the strongest, most beautiful feeling and experience that there is in this world, and it's hard to let go of. And when we lose it, what we feel is the exact absence of it, and it's gonna feel fucking terrible. And that's fine. Terrible feelings weren't meant to not be felt. Terrible feelings were meant to help us fucking function and grow and sit with ourselves and learn. Period. Love is the strongest drug. Love is a very beautiful thing. And even if you still love somebody, and even if you still want to take care of this person, you have to understand that this is somebody who will not give you anything back in return. And you deserve a lot better than that. So I'm over by a couple minutes. And I hope that helps. Christian, hey sexy, thank y'all. I didn't do all my makeup today, so I wasn't feeling like up to par. But thank you guys. Thank you for everything. Please apply. I would love to meet all of you. I would love to help all of you guys. Babies come from Pound Town. SpeakSparkRazzle.com/PPD. I love you guys. I'm glad you're here. We're going to do this again in a month. All right? Thanks again for watching. Thanks for being here. Love you guys. I'll see you soon.